Compromise beats.
Hey guys, welcome to Hangin with JK, where we tell you so much shit that you really shouldn't know about.
I want them to know everything.
I know, but we really shouldn't share this stuff, is my point.
Why?
I don't know, I feel like we say too many things that the general
I don't think
public...
so. I think the world is too fucking bitch ass where people don't share their true shit enough.
That's why they're sensitive ass bitches.
Yep.
I'ma give all my secrets away.
Alright, so everyone in this room owns a pet, correct?
Fuck yeah. Her
All
name is Jessica.
What the hell?
That just threw me off.
I know, I was like, so we all own dogs, you guys own cats.
And a
You-
snake.
And a snake. What do you own? A dog?
It took me. He didn't give me my dog back.
You know, he doesn't have Bunny anymore.
Alright, when he gets nervous, he starts picking at his clothes. I
Two
get it.
dogs. 3 dogs. 4 snakes.
Okay, so it's safe to say that we all have handled pets in our life. What life lessons have your pets taught you? What happened?
Dogs are a fucking child that never grows up.
Yup.
They never grow up.
It's like a baby.
That's what I
forever.
learned. Because you think that, you know, because with humans there's progression, right? So you have to deal with that infancy stage in a child for a few years and they go, you know, whatever, whatnot. But the dogs always stay right there. It's the dumbest thing to me for people who don't really like pets to have pets, because you're essentially paying this creature that is beneath you. You're feeding them and cleaning up their shit when you own them. It's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
They should work for you.
Exactly, but you're working for them.
No.
True, but the question was, what life lesson?
That's the life lesson.
That people are dumb?
No. Is that it taught me
I think so.
responsibility, I guess, in that kind of sense.
It's so cute.
Realism.
It's so, they're so cute. You have
taught me
Why
how to
is
be
your
real.
lip curling? What the fuck is going on? Let's talk about that. Let's talk. What's going on?
No, it's just that I don't like it when people, like, I see on Facebook a lot when people get a dog, and then I know for a fact that dog's not going to be there again. You know what I mean?
Because they have no responsibility skills.
Wait, like the dog's gonna die?
No, like they're going
Either
to
die
die.
give it up or give it away.
Yeah.
Why you gotta
Because they're
die
always,
right now?
specifically fucking Korean girls, they always get a puppy, and the next thing you know, that dog's gone. Like, it fucking pisses me off. They always get a brand new puppy. Puppy's like a fucking $3,000 dog, and next thing you know, 2 years later, it's gone again.
Oh, you Korean girls.
Uh,
I think it's because a lot of people, when they get into pet owning, the first thing they think about are all the fantasies and like the pros and like all the good stuff about owning a pet, but they don't look into the reality of stuff. Yeah, they're gonna chew up your purse, they're gonna fucking shit on your carpet, they're gonna wake you up 20 times in the middle of the night, but those are all the things that come with having a really cute, cuddly creature. But people forget all that stuff.
Okay, for you, for example, you mentioned that Tyson taught you something about life that you apply to this day.
He
What was
taught me
that?
a lot of stuff.
For example.
One of the things that he taught me is unconditional love. So growing up, because he was like my first, I guess, that I would consider my own dog, because the other dogs that I've had, it was kind of like a family dog. So it was like there's other people that are responsible for him. Tyson was the first dog that I was completely responsible for. And I was a really bad pet owner because I would fuck his ass up all the time. And not just for fun, but like he would fuck up and then I would like punch him in the stomach.
Oh!
I was like, yeah, I fucked him up as if he was like the homie that fucked up. I pop him in the face, body slam him, all kinds of stuff.
Trying to wear Rusev down, and there's the power of Cena.
And
He's an Asian dad.
Horrible.
and after I fucked him up, like 30 minutes later, he would just come right back. He like, if I fucked him up and I go somewhere, hang out with my friends, and I come home, he immediately comes right back. He's just as happy, and it's like no matter what I did, I could do no wrong in his eyes, you know. And I think for him, I'm like, damn, that's unconditional love right there. Because for humans, we kind of like, there are unconditional love, or we say that we have unconditional love, but for Asian
not
parents,
true.
yeah, for Asian parents, if you don't get an A, they love you less, you know. And it's like, then that's
Love you less? Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's not unconditional love.
Love is earned in an Asian family.
Yeah, and so with Tyson, I learned the concept of unconditional love, where it doesn't matter what you do, you can miss one of his meals, he'll still love you. If I don't take him on a walk every single day, he'll still love me.
So stupid.
I could beat his ass, and he'll still love me. And no matter what, like, he loves me. And I'm like, man, like, this guy is, even though he's a simple-minded creature, his ability to love surpasses mine.
Yeah, for me, growing up, I always had cats, and I always hated cats, like, so much.
And you have two cats right now.
Let me explain. So, during my childhood, I would always beg my mom for a dog. I'm like, please, can I have a dog? And then no, she would always bring home stray cats, and I would end up having stray cats.
She would bring
Yeah.
home stray cats.
I just picture that cartoon with the fucking broken whiskers and shit.
Stray cats are the worst to have.
No, but they were like kittens.
Oh,
Like, she
okay.
would bring like stray kittens. And so growing up, I always hated cats. And so not until I got with Casey, I'm like, and then I find out that he's allergic to dogs. And I'm like, fuck, I really want a pet.
You're never gonna get a dog.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get a dog. But it's okay because I love all your guys' dogs, like they were mine.
Yeah.
So anyways, I knew that I wasn't gonna get a dog, but then I still wanted a pet because I'm like, fuck, I don't know, like I feel like I need like a furry
Something to love or something.
Yeah. So then we talked about it, we ended up getting cats, and we ended up getting 2 cats. And having these cats actually taught me that
Fucking hate cats.
It's solidified it. I will
No.
never fucking like them.
it taught me that when I was a kid, I just didn't know how to love cats. And then so like these cats taught me how to love them. Because they were always very like we would cuddle a lot, and I'm like, oh, you know, cats aren't that bad. Like they're so like independent, but yet they're still like whenever they want love, like they'll come and they'll give me love. They'll receive my love too. So I guess I learned that I don't really hate cats that much.
That's your life.
That
lesson.
much?
That's my life lesson.
I know you're gonna agree with me on this one, but my sister owned a little Chihuahua, and she let my nephew that was like 6 at the time pick out of the litter of Chihuahuas, and he picked the one that was missing an eye. Which is really cute.
And it's noticeable too. You know, Chihuahuas, the eyes are fucking
They're
big and the
huge.
head is small.
Yeah, so he's like,
So
this
it's like
fucking
this
eye.
and then like this.
He wanted that one.
It was
wanted
so
that
nice.
I want that
Yeah.
because it's special.
Yeah, because it was different.
'Cause
He
it was a
wanted
pirate.
something different.
Yeah.
And so he named her Kiki, right? And Kiki like was
And it
the
had 3
happiest-
legs.
Hold on. Kiki was the happiest dog, super petite. Like she was a a teacup size, so already a fucked up dog, but super happy. She got pregnant, and then because her body's so small, she couldn't hold all the puppies that she had. So what's so funny?
It's a pirate Chihuahua.
So then she needed to get surgery. Like she needed a dog C-section for that. Sure, her frame was too small. Yeah. So she survived that. So my sister, I think, was having some issues, couldn't take care of her. My mom takes her in, and she gets hit by a car. So little dog gets hit by a car.
Yeah, this dog went through some shit.
And she's
But
still alive.
But she survived.
Wow.
That's
Right?
crazy.
She had an underbite because her fucking jaw was broken. She was like this, couldn't see. One of her legs was broken, so she was a tripod. But she was still the fucking happiest dog ever. She was smart, so she's not like an idiot dog that doesn't know what her circumstances
She just lived in East
are.
LA.
Yeah.
Sucks out there.
It's like it didn't matter what was happening to her. She still like persevered. She was still super happy. She would still like wiggle her whole body like when she would see
Her
you.
tail was broken.
No, she was fine.
Oh.
But like, it just taught me like under whatever you think is bad, it's like it's not that big of a deal.
I don't even got an eye, bitch. And she's like,
Yeah, she's still chilling.
Dude, this dog reminds me of me, minus the positivity. So it's like just keeps on getting fucked up consistently. Like everything's cool. It's like I survived the C-section. I'm gonna just walk across the street. Boom! That shit's great.
How is that like you?
It's like he's getting fucked
I
up.
just keep getting fucked up
Yeah.
consistently.
You really don't though.
Huh?
Yeah, he
Remember
does.
the Hawaii trip?
Hawaii
we
was
witnessed how bad his fuck is.
I know.
It was like every single
It was-
day some fucked up shit happened. It wasn't like, ooh, I lost a $10 bill somewhere. It was like, fuck, my nose is bleeding. I almost fucking
Walking into fucking rear view mirrors and shit or
me
something.
and David, we went snorkeling in the same cove.
Yeah.
I come out and I'm like, dude, I got some really great footage of this fish. I had a great time. I look back, David's fucking bleeding from like 10 places. I'm like, Then we go swimming in the same place. And I was like, what happened? He goes, the wave caught me and just kept slamming me against the court over and over. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, you know the thing
It's just karma. That's why.
So you know that sailing thing we did?
Yeah.
They guaranteed us that there aren't any crazy waves. They haven't had it in like 7 years.
No one's gonna get wet.
No one's gonna get wet. That one, he got drenched. His camera equipment got fucked up, right? So that's already bad. Yeah, that's already bad. So now he has to take us to the restaurant. And he's trying to park the car, but they're super narrow. So we all needed to get out of the car. So he needs to look into the mirror and he goes like this. He goes, poof, like really hard. He didn't realize that the window was up. And I wanted to laugh so hard, but I'm like, dude, he's already had a fucked up day.
I remember you went up to me, you're like, bro, you see that smudge mark?
He had like his oils on the face.
You know what the
where all
funny
the
thing
fucking
is like,
glass.
this is why I say like I'm always like 98% comedian, 2% human, because no matter how fucked up that my day was, when that happened, I was laughing so hard in my head because I was like, I was kind of like, what is the fucking chances? And so I just couldn't. I was like trying to process like what kind of fucking shit luck is this, dude? So, I mean, mind you, know what the fucked up thing was after my camera exploded? Like, it literally exploded. It went, and
Yeah.
little wave.
Yeah.
It went, I was like,
I saw that little
and then me, trying to be the optimistic human being I am, I was like, you know what? At least I got my phone. Went into my backpack, and my phone did the same thing. I was like, well, that's crazy. Oh, shit. So my phone and my camera that I just bought broke.
And none of our electrical stuff broke. It's just yours.
It's like a wave hit. So here's the boat. A wave hit.
Just
Mind you, there's
here.
like 80 people on the fucking boat, and then it just goes funnels right here like a hose.
It went in between us.
Yeah, like Gio was in front of me and went around her. I was like, what the hell? That's crazy.
Oh shit. What about for you? What is it? What has a pet taught you?
I think one of the biggest things is like observing dogs is like we're all animals, right? So anything that I observe in a dog is like, oh shit. Like for example, one would be I like to stay home and go online a lot or play video games or stay in the room a lot. And I didn't realize how much that was fucking me up, like physically, mentally, and all that stuff. And then when I started watching how my dog would get really restless if I don't walk him or take him outside or let him just bathe in the sun and stuff like that, I was like, damn, what if humans are like that too? And it seems pretty simple, but a lot of people just don't know that we just need to go outside and get a little sunlight, go outside and walk out and smell the fresh air and all that stuff. But that's something simple that I learned by observing a dog that I didn't know about.
I remember there was something that you said that was pretty significant to me, at least, that you shared that Brown actually taught you.
Oh yeah. I think a big part of living alone and then like being away from family for many years is like slowly like I start to forget what it was like to like just the simple things like hug, cuddle, like, you know, when you see a familiar face and you have that like warm, comfortable feeling or like any of that whatever. It's been a long time since I had that connection, that emotional connection with a human being or anything like that. And then once Brown came into my life, it was like slowly I started to care for something, like emotionally care for something, you know, feeding someone or something that needs you, like they need you to feed them, they need you to take care of them. All that stuff is it changes you, it makes you grow. And I think like when you don't nurture anything at all, it makes you a very selfish person. But once you start nurturing something, a creature that needs you, then it makes you think of others first or think of someone that needs you. And I think that's what taught me like to start opening up, and then like it brought back feelings that I forgot.
What about for you, Jess?
I think for me, like I already kind of knew how to love. I already had like, you know, the general things that a lot of people learn. I think for me it was just really being responsible. Like, cause I kind of got my dogs like at a completely not a good time at all. Like it kind of taught me not to take on things that I'm not ready for. But I still kept my dogs anyway, even though I probably shouldn't have gotten dogs. But I think mostly it's just the how to do things you don't want to do. Like I don't want to wake up at 8 o'clock
and feed my dogs. I want to sleep until noon. That's what I used to do. I sleep until noon every day, but now I have to wake up, have to feed them, have to do. It's like it's gave me a little bit more structure because before I just did whatever I wanted. But yeah, so nothing too crazy, but just really how to maintain like a schedule and care for something and kind of think outside of myself.